Exploration Team Quick Tip. You can save a record of your progress by climbing onto your bed from now on. So whenever you want to save your progress, just climb onto your bed. Hello, Planet Poke. I am Mike Cameron from EpicGamerzful, and welcome to another episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky Chainplay. Hey! Hey, there! Rise and shine! Someone wants us to wake up. My head is pounding. What a ridiculously loud voice. It almost blasted my eardrums. Why are you still asleep? Wake up. My ears. Come on, snap out of it. I'm Loudred, and I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for our morning briefing, you'll be sorry, so move it. Guildmaster Wigglytuff has got a big temper if you make him lose it. Yowee! That would be one very scary scene. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh! So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies got up late. So get it in gear. Well, he doesn't like us, does he? My ears are still ringing. What did he say? Something about getting ready. Oh yeah. We signed up as apprentices at Wigglytuff's Guild, that's right. But that means... Oh no, we totally overslept. Hurry up, Turdy Poo! Yep, best name ever, Chim Chim and Turdy Poo. I have a new team! Yay. You're late, rookies. Hush! Your voice is ridiculously loud. Everyone seems to be present. Very well, let us conduct our morning address. Guildmaster, the guild is in full attendance. Wigglytuff emerges. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address the crew. Snarfle. Psst. Guildmaster Wigglytuff never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yep, looks like he's wide awake. Eek, his eyes are wide open, but he's fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon. Take Guildmaster's words of wisdom to heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheers. All together now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. 1! Don't shriek words. Shrek words, whatever. 2! Run away and pay. 3! Smiles go for miles. Herp-a-derp. Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray! Alright, so... Oh my god, this music is amazing. So... Hey, you shouldn't just be wandering around there. You two come here. Alright, so let's go over there. Over to the there. You just begin this. Well, you start off with this assignment. This is the job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in great numbers, right? Yep, it's because the flow of time is getting messed up, right? It's wreaking havoc, right? This is why lots of bad Pokemon are appearing. The flow of time is getting messed up. Time? As in hours and minutes? No, as in, like, inches and centimeters. Do they mean something is going wrong with the time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up? What's going on here? Precisely. Time is getting out of whack. Has caused an outbreak of bad Pokemon. Perhaps all of that, we've noticed an increase of number in jobs. In addition, it's unknown if this is because of time's influence. There's also been a mass outbreak of mystery dungeons. Mystery dungeons. So Turdy Poo, you know how we got my relic fragment back yesterday? The place we found it was a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon changes each time you go into it. There's different layout and different items every time you enter. If you faint in the middle of a dungeon, you lose half your money. You can even lose half your items, or more. Finally, you get kicked right out. They're very strange places. But every time you go inside one, there's always new things to discover. They're really awesome places to explore. Well, you're quite informed, aren't you? And this makes That makes things much easier for me to explain. Jobs all take place in mystery dungeons. So, let's look for a job that you should perform. Ah yes, maybe this will do. Oh yeah, let's read it. Hello, my name is Spike. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself to me. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It is said to be in the rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. I can never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? I beg your help, exploration team members. From Spoink. Hold on a second. We're only going to fetch an item that someone dropped? That's hardly an adventure at all. I'd rather look for treasure or explore unknown places. Things like that. Hush! Yikes! It is important that you rookies pay your dues. Now pay attention. I'll repeat these warnings to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back here if any of you faints. You lose half your money, and you can lose half your items or more. You best be careful. If you've understood that, I suggest you get on with the job. Alright. Oh my god. This music is amazing! Ugh. This must be the bluff's entrance. Swain's mission description said the pearl was deep down on the floor 7 level. It's supposed to be a really dangerous place. We better be careful. Let's do our best, Dirty Poo. Nod! Alright, so welcome to the first actual dungeon in the game. Basically, now that we are a true exploration team, we can now take jobs and do them. So basically, Dirty Poo and Chim Chim over here decide to just take a job, and they do it. So, simple as that. Let's start off here. Basically, as it said, it's random every single time. So if you were planning on, oh my god, so many tutorials. I'll get into some of the stuff later. But basically, a mystery dungeon is different every single time. So if you're trying to just watch, oh, Dirty Poo grew to level 6. So basically, every time you level up, as everyone knows, you get more and more stat upgrades. But since it's different every single time, that means that you can't just go and look at someone's Let's Play to see like exactly where they go every single time, just for a reference, and use that as a as means for like speedrunning or like beating this game really fast or something. No, honestly, this game would be really hard to speedrun. I don't see how that would be possible. Anyway, I just wanted to get into a couple things right off the bat. These missions, basically, they will just pop up at, I'm not sure, but I think they're just, the missions are preset, but I'm not sure if they appear at different times. I honestly have not paid quite too much attention. And, anyway, let's just get over to Splink's, pearl, which should be located on floor 7. This is floor 3. And, so we're getting there. Basically, it's just a maze that you have to get through. I know a lot of this stuff was explained in the first episode of my August streams, but I just want to, reassure you guys because, it's a lot, this is the actually first dungeon that's not, or mystery dungeon that's not just like, oh yeah, do this, and then fight Coughing. Basically, we'll be doing this for a while, so, don't expect too much of a difference. There will be a couple differences, but for the first part of the game, it's just gonna be do missions that you get from the bulletin board. The first couple of missions, obviously, you get to go to new areas, but for a little bit, it's just kind of the same thing, but it's never boring, really. Yes, while it may be that you're doing the exact same thing over and over again, but since it's slightly different every time, and there's a new type of mission we'll be getting to do soon, and that is fun basically no matter when you do it, so please don't think this game is boring. It's amazing. What are you saying? Also, I just wanted to mention how, I mentioned speedrunning earlier. That's something I want to talk about a little bit. How is it that you're exactly supposed to do a speedrun of a Pokemon game? Like, it's so story-driven. Like, yes, I understand the main games, but, like, these kind of, mystery dungeon games, how are you supposed to speedrun them? Because they're basically random every time. You have no idea where you should be going. Keep doing this. But how do you really speedrun it? I don't get it. Also, Geopebbles are those little rocks we found on the ground as items. We can basically look at an enemy, as long as you're facing an enemy, if you use it, and you can throw it at them, and it will do damage. Basically, items in this game can be thrown, not just used, so, nearly, like, alright, so let's go to our items here. All of them you can throw, but some of them won't do any good if you throw them, really, so it's basically like, thorns and rocks that you would want to throw. Like, stuff that, well, when the item box comes up, and, item description comes up, and it says, oh, this is a, Geopebble. You throw this at enemies to hurt them. Like, when it says that, you'll kind of know. So, anyway, help your partner be a smart teammate by tweaking his IQ skills and tactics settings. You can find these in the menu bar under Team. You can also use the switch option to keep your partner from using certain moves. Basically what it's saying here is you can go, not there, you can go into Team, Chim, Moves, and it has Leer, Scratch, and Ember. I don't want it to use Leer, so I can hit switch, and if it's not checked off, then it won't be able to use Leer. So if Scratch and Ember are used up, instead of using Leer, it would go by default into a basic attack, by just hitting A, like that. Alright. So, basically just making our way through this dungeon. It is actually kind of lengthy for the beginning of the game, but I guess that's not really a bad thing, because, this game, like, gives a lot of simple missions that are in the, first couple floors, and then it just, like, it kind of seems repetitive, because you're going, to the same place and doing the first 3 floors. If you're doing, like, a lengthy mission, like we'll get into later on, then it seems like a lot more fun. Also, this is something that can easily screw you over if you're not paying attention. Basically, Oranberry is spelled with an A. These Oranberries have an E in it, meaning it's spelled wrong. Restores HP, it says, and then it's a question mark for its item description. Basically, well, let me show you. Let me give it to 30 poo. It does 10 damage. Yeah, kinda jerkish because, you know, since a lot of kids play this game, I bought this game, and I wasn't paying attention at all to the spelling, and I can't tell you how many times I was at like 1 HP, and I'm like, oh my god, I need an ordinary, and then I ate it and I died. Oh my god, those were some of the worst memories I have in this game. It was so annoying. Anyway, here we are at Trench Bluff, floor 7. Jesus. Hey, there it is! This has to be Splake's Pearl. Let's take it right back. Thank you. That pearl must be popped on my head. You see, I missed it so much. I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I was just flinging and sprawling everywhere. That's why I'm covered in dings and bumps. Thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You are my sincere thanks. Dirty Pooh's team was rewarded with protein. We also got calcium and iron. I'm trying to hold in a cough, that's why it's so hard. Also, we were given 2,000 Poke Dollars. Oh wow, 2,000 Poke Dollars? All this money for us? Of course, that's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. Ah. We're rich, Teddy Pooh. Just like that, we're rich. Well done, team. Now hand that money over, if you please. Huh? Most of the money from jobs goes to the Guildmaster, you see. And your team's share of the money comes out to this much. Oh, we only keep 200 Poke? That's terrible. Well, that's the Guild's rule. You simply have to accept it. Aww. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. Yeah. Yay, dinner. Nom nom nom. I don't think the way they're eating dinner, I don't think that's how you do it. I think you pick the food up. Ah, I'm done eating. Excellent meal. I'm stuffed and now I'm getting sleepy. Yep, off to bed. Good night, gang. Good night. Hey, Dirty Pooh. Today was pretty hectic, wasn't it? So much happened, but I'm glad we managed to pull off our first job. I was really steamed about how Wigglytuff's guild took most of the money. That's just the cost of training, I guess. We can't do anything about it. What meant the most to me today, though, was getting thanked by Spoink. I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm going to sleep. Let's do a good job again tomorrow. Good night, Dirty Pooh. Yum. Next morning. Up and at 'em. It's morning. Good morning, Dirty Pooh. Would you like to save your adventure? Alright, well, I think that is about it for this episode, guys. Thank you all, Planet Poke subscribers, for watching this episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Chainplay. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to both Planet Poke and EpicGamerzful, and you will be seeing another member in the next episode as long as their unique team. See you guys later.